Guys, I've done it again. Between my stock up on clearance meats and buying specialty items for these videos, things have gotten a little out of control around here. So in today's video, we are going to purge my fridge, my freezer, and my other freezer and see how much we can clear out. Come along with me and let's get cooking. Starting off, we are going to be making hamburgers. And I know you think hamburgers are super simple, but we have a lot of hamburger meat left over from Blair's birthday party. We're just gonna place this in the oven on broil for about 14 minutes, flipping in between. While that's cooking, I went ahead and made some bacon just to crumble on top of my burger. So once those patties are done, we are just gonna take them out. And tonight I wanted to bring back my pizza burger. I actually started making this burger at my first job at Beef O'Brady's back in 2012. They had pizza and they had burgers, and I was like, what the heck, I'm going to combine the two because it sounded really good. So on my burger, I'm just gonna put a little bit of marinara sauce. And this 5 cheese that was in my fridge, I want it out because it does not melt whatsoever. I'm trying to get rid of it as fast as I can. Then add a couple pepperonis. I'm gonna go in with seasonings of garlic powder and Italian seasoning. Pop this in the microwave just for a few seconds so everything can heat up, and then our pizza burgers are done and we have cleared out all of these items. So my seasoning drawer just broke, forcing me to go through all my seasonings. I realized we're low on a lot of stuff, so we're gonna get this garlic powder out, use up the rest of this onion, the 2 celery sticks, and I totally forgot about this liquid smoke that's been in my fridge for a while, so we'll use a couple of dashes of that. This broccoli has been in my freezer for quite some time, and then our liquid elements are gonna be this heavy cream and chicken broth. We're just gonna start by cutting up our veggies into whatever size you like. Into our hot skillet, add 1 tablespoon worth of butter and cook this down. Once it's halfway melted, I just added in my hot Italian sausage. You could use the regular Italian sausage, you could use ground beef, but I feel like the Italian sausage just elevated this dish so well. It gave it such a nice note. Once our sausage is done, we are just going to take it out and place it on a paper towel, letting this drain. We are going to leave a little bit of the grease in the pan because that's what we're going to cook our veggies down in. For our seasonings, I have 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning, garlic powder, and crushed red pepper. Pour in 3 cups of chicken broth to 1 cup of water, and then add in 3 minced garlic. We are just going to stir this together until everything is combined, making sure that nothing is stuck to the bottom. And then you're just going to place your lid back on and bring this to a boil for about 2 to 3 minutes. Once you've achieved that, pour in 1/2 cup of heavy whipping cream and 2 cups of broccoli. Mine were frozen, so I let them set out for just a little bit. You could definitely use fresh broccoli if you have it. And then add in about 2 to 3 tablespoons of cream cheese. Place your sausage back in and stir this together. You're just gonna cover this until your broccoli is fully cooked. This took about 4 to 5 minutes for me. This is such a hearty soup. It has just enough spice, but it was so good. A little behind the scenes for y'all. We were gonna use these clearance pork chops I got a few weeks ago, but they were bad, like smelled so bad. So instead we are gonna use these pork chops. Sucks to throw it all out, but what can you do? I let my pork chops thaw overnight, and then we are going to marinate them just like we did our fried chicken. I'll leave that down below. Place your pork chops into a bowl or a bag and pour in 1.5 cups of buttermilk, 1/2 cup of water, and 1/2 cup of pickle juice. Cover this with tin foil, and then we are just gonna let her sit for 3 hours. Into our flour, we are adding onion powder, garlic powder, seasoned salt, and pepper. Stir this together, and then we are going to go back with our seasonings again, and then stir together again. You just wanna make sure that your flour has enough seasonings. Let me know in the comments down below what seasonings y'all use. For our wet ingredients, we're using 2 eggs. And then into our skillet, add in enough oil to cover the pork chops. To batter, we are going to go with our wet ingredients first. Allow your pork chops to drip off that excess egg before you place it into your flour. Do this 2 times and just make sure you coat everything really well, and then set your pork chops to the side. To make sure that your oil is hot enough, we are just going to add in a little bit of flour and then carefully place your pork chops in. They're just going to cook just for a few minutes on each side, and once you get this golden brown color, you're just going to flip to the other side. Once finished and at the right temperature, just place them onto a plate with a paper towel, letting that grease drip off. We served ours up with a twice baked mashed potato that was so good. I had that recipe coming for y'all here soon, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. Now, these fillets are a treat for us. We have never cooked or eaten a fillet before, and they were half off, so I decided to go ahead and pick them up. We usually just go in with salt and pepper, but I wanted to do my own style tonight. So for our seasonings, we're going to go in with seasoned salt and garlic powder. I was going to do onion powder, but I ran out and I didn't want to go to the store since we're using everything we have before we go to the store, so I just opted out of that. And then sprinkle on some pepper. I'm not going to put any salt since I did use that seasoned salt, but you could totally do that if you would like to. Now we are just going to massage our seasonings and then flip to the other side, add our seasonings again, coat and massage again. Now you can cook these on your stovetop and place into your oven, but we are going to move outside and pull out the grill. It was such a nice night out. I knew I had to cook this out on the grill and enjoy our Texas temperature right now because it has definitely dropped and it is finally starting to feel a little bit like fall. So just place all your fillets onto your grill. We are just going to cover this and cook for a few minutes. Once your steaks have these nice grill marks on them, look how pretty those look. We are just going to flip them over and then immediately brush on melted butter that I just seasoned with all the seasonings that we used for our steaks. So just coat that on there and we are going to cook for our desired time. We did a nice medium rare. Look how juicy and delicious this is. I was so proud of us. It was so beautiful. Ugh. If you find clearance steaks, definitely pick them up. I know that they are still a little bit expensive at $10. Just to treat yourself once in a while, it was worth it. My husband was like, "This is the best thing that you've ever cooked." It was so good, and that is definitely compliments because my father-in-law owns a steakhouse, so I felt super proud of myself. And we just served this with the green bean casserole. That recipe will be in the same video as the twice baked mashed potatoes, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you do not miss out. If you need some more video inspiration, check out this video here, and I will catch you guys next Sunday. Bye!